Welcome to yesterday's NBA news from the 5th of August 2024, and it's more like Olympic news still, but there are some news that I want to get over through all. What? About the NBA and about some rumors around the NBA that made me pissed off, and we'll talk about those now. So, NBA and FIBA intensified talks about having an annual in-season tournament or an NBA-operated league overseas, aka in Europe, because Adam Silver wants to increase NBA's presence in Europe, so he wants to make an annual in-season tournament or an NBA-operated league, which I talked about, what was it, like 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, and I thought it was a weird idea, but still, I guess it's something. We'll see how that works. We have to wait and see about the details. Obviously, it's good to expand basketball's horizon and NBA's horizon even more to the European, viewers and public in general. But I mean, it's kind of tough when if you're European, you can watch games essentially live if you aren't a night guy or if you, don't have a privileged enough position to stay up late or to be up late to watch games, right? So I guess this is more about them being able to get more opportunities for European players to get into the NBA, I guess. But I don't know I don't know why would we care, right? I guess if it really is like the best of Europe against some of the better of NBA or some of the best of NBA, or maybe it would be fun if we saw like Charlotte Hornets, right, or the worst of the NBA against the best of the EuroLeague. Promotion, we would be able to demote Charlotte to the EuroLeague. Okay, I obviously don't know how this will work. I'm just pure speculation. I'm excited to at least give it a chance. We'll see what it is, and I'll tell you if it's a stupid or a great idea once we know more about it. And because it feels like this will happen, right? The reporting about it has been pretty straightforward, and it feels like that something's gonna happen between NBA and FIBA. The question is what type of agreement that is and what type of tournament or league that is. Now, to the rumor mill, which is pretty much the Warriors because nothing else is happening, and it's more so recycled news, even though this in a way is recycled news, but still intriguing for me to talk about as a Warriors fan, because the Warriors will reportedly switch or pivot to Jonas Valanciunas, if they are not able to land Lauri Markannen. Which obviously is a little bit problematic because you can acquire Mr. Valanciunas only in like December. So the Warriors just butchered this offseason like crazy, and it's tough. While I'm still excited for all our young players, it's still gonna be ugly probably, and it's just it makes you feel like even worse. Why that with Clay leaving here, it makes you feel even worse. So. Steph has to put the pressure on the front office to make something happen, I suppose, but we know that might not happen, and hopefully he won't want to leave, actually. Hopefully he won't want to leave. It would be really tough. And the reporting about Lauri Markannen has been a little all over the place. Firstly, it was that he will sign with the Utah Jazz an extension. Now it is that he will not sign an extension, which we should know by today. Later today here, not the 5th, obviously the 6th, but I'm recording this in the morning of the 6th and about the 5th, so we'll see. We'll see. Apparently he might not sign an extension with Utah because obviously he will be able to be a free agent in a year, and he would be in line to get a whole lot of money. So we'll see how those things turn out today. My expectation is that I genuinely don't know what the hell's gonna happen. From the reporting, I'm more still leaning toward Lauri Markannen resigning or signing an extension this season, but it's been, the stories have just been all over the place, and we don't know what's true, what's reliable, who's putting what out there. So to me, I do think Lauri will stay with Utah. The question is, will he extend? and we'll see what happens there. And Warriors were apparently never close with Utah on that deal because they never want to offer pots, which we have heard a lot, but still funny, right? Still funny. Hey, you gotta give something up if you want to get something great. So the Warriors just don't want to give up Pods or Kuminga. So hey, which I'm not that mad at. I love both. So and I don't know if Lauri will put us over the top or if we can, if we can win with Steph. Maybe I shouldn't doubt Steph and Draymond, but I don't know, man. The age and the way the league has gone, and it feels like past Steve Kerr a bit by. I don't know. But to the Olympics, we have the quarterfinals day. Before we talk about the quarterfinal games, the 3-on-3 Olympics are weird but over, and Holland for the men's side and Germany for the women's side won gold medals, so congrats to them. It was an intriguing matchup in both sides, but still, I don't know, 3-on-3 in the Olympics just feels weird. That's my opinion though. And the quarterfinal day, Germany versus Greece. Like I said, all about Giannis, as we know. Daniel Theis will have to hold it down, and Mo Wagner in the paint. That will be intriguing, obviously, how well will they do. And what if Greece just has a great shooting night from the 3-point line, right? They've been in every game, essentially, Greece. Or they've been in every game, actually, right? So I think this is actually a pretty tough matchup for Germany first round. But they've been so convincing. They've been playing really well. I don't think they have anybody to stop Schroeder. I don't think, while Giannis is obviously great, I don't think Franz Wagner will have a problem with what they got for him. Unless Giannis straight up defends him one-on-one, but Giannis is more of a still, not that he's a bad one-on-one defender, but he's more of a roamer, right? Free safety defender in a way. Not like Draymond per se, but in that area, if I were to say. So that starts in 2 hours. I'm really excited for that one. Obviously, we'll be watching all of these games. I'm still feeling pretty sick, and my voice keeps going and not going, and anxiety, I suppose, and everything. So at least I have the Olympics to hold me through it. Then we have Serbia against Australia, which is also a tough matchup for Serbia in the first round. They've played really well, while Australia had a great first game and parts of games, but they've been more inconsistent than not, and not as impressive. So we'll see. I mean, they obviously shouldn't have anything for Jokic with Jokel and Dale, and the rebounding should, work really well for Serbia's favor. We'll see how will they be able to contain Josh Giddey. How will he play? Patty Mills, obviously. The 3-ball will be an interesting question for Australia because they don't have that many snipers, in my opinion. And Serbia plays a fast-paced game. They move the ball really well. I think that could, I think they should offer a lot of trouble to Australia, especially, like I said, with the size and the motor of Serbian players. When Jokic misses, they will be right there for offensive boards. I think they have the size to punish Australia. So we'll see. But obviously, I'm picking Germany and Serbia in these first two. Then France versus Canada, I'm picking Canada. But I think this is a really bad matchup still for them. Or not a really bad matchup, but I think this is a type of questionable matchup because the France team doesn't have good guards. Which obviously is not great, and I'm not picking France to win, but if there was a game for Wemby to go crazy, it would be against Canada because of their personnel in terms of big men, like I said. And if there was a game for him and Rudy Gobert to have a good game, it would be today. Obviously, Wemby is still raw offensively. While he has shown a lot of flashes, he's just not a consistent shot creator as you would obviously hope he will become eventually, and I think he has the potential to, but it's unrealistic to expect it from a 19, 20-year-old kid that just played his first year in the NBA and was incredible nonetheless on both sides, right? But obviously, a raw talent offensively, all about the size right now, and we'll see. But if there was a game for France to get him going and get Rudy Gobert going, even though getting Rudy Gobert going, whatever the fuck that actually means, right? It's this game, but I think Canada's gonna just dominate them at the guard spot, which obviously will happen from the 3-point line, and unless, Evan Fournier has a renaissance, or Strasel, or Frank Ntilikina just all of a sudden plays well, or Decolo, which I don't think they will with Dylan Brooks, Lou Dort, Shea out there, right? I think this could also be a really good game for Canada for Jamal Murray to get going, right? Because he has not been great, so maybe this could be the game where he finds his stroke and finds his role on this team. And then Brazil, well, a good story. I don't think they stand a chance against the US, right? It would be an incredible upset, and I would love to see it, but I don't think that will happen. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. If you want, no, just be kind to yourself and to others. Be gentle with yourselves, and I'll catch you all whenever, wherever. Thank you. Bye.